Welcome to the 3-day challenge, and you can be the one who loves to draw. So you've got your materials together, your Ticonderoga pencil, your eraser, and a nice little sketchbook. Paper doesn't really matter too much for this exercise, okay? So what we're gonna be, our goals for today in this 15 minutes are gonna be to take a drawing from flat to having volume. And we're going to change three things. We're going to change the direction of the line, the pressure of the line, and the value to create that volume. Okay, so those are the terms I'm going to use, and I'll go over those as we move along. So welcome to the challenge. Congratulations. A lot of people don't get as far as opening it. So way to go. I'm putting on something to demonstrate how we're going to turn a flat shape of a hand into looking like a 3D hand. Okay, so we're going to start. You should trace your hand when you're ready. And then what we're going to do, you don't need to do this part. This is for demonstration purposes only. And what I've done here is I've drawn some Sharpie lines to show the curves of the fingers. Okay, because look how flat that looks. And how are we going to get it to look 3D? Well, the way we're going to create that illusion is by drawing lines on each of the fingers that curve up and over to show that volume. So I'm going to start in just that same place. If you look at that line, how that curves around, it goes up and down. And then I could keep a straight line here for the table. And then the next one does the same, comes up and over. And if you could picture, you could wrap string around your hands. You could use a washable marker. You could just visualize it using maybe the knuckle lines on your own hands. But just give this a try. And you don't have to think too much about it. It's just sort of up and over, like you're drawing a little line, walking up the finger and down the other side, straight across the table, up across the hump. It got messed up a little bit. That's okay. You don't even have to erase. You can if you like, but you only have 15 minutes. So part of the goal of this challenge is it's very engineered for success. And I've taught for a lot of years and tens of thousands of people, and this is often something that we do to get going. And the fun thing about it is if you just fall into doing it, you're going to probably experience a little sense of calm about drawing that you may not have had before. I'm not going to finish the whole thing up there. I'm going to go down here to the hand because it's like, what happens down there? I notice most hands kind of come up and they just go down over there. You can look at your own hand and see how this kind of curve goes. Watch this curve over here. The more you slope that down, the more 3D that plane of the hand looks right there. Okay, so now we've changed the direction, and then we're going to change the pressure of our marking, and we're going to add some dark, and the direction is up. You could do it like this, and on the sides it's dark. And this change of value means dark and light in drawing and painting. So those are the dark values, and then we're going to add a medium value on this edge and leaving the top white, the lightest value. Okay, so we have three values. We've changed the value and sort of the direction of those marks, and we've changed the pressure. So pressing darker, pressing harder, I should say, pressing harder, pressing medium. And if you're someone who wants a smoother experience and has, this is how to do it in 15 minutes, honestly. But if you want a little smoother, you could smooth out these marks. This is called mark making and drawing. Okay, so as we keep going, you're going to see that you're going to be creating this illusion of form. just so easy. And you might say, well, I don't want to make a finished picture of a hand like this. It's not a finished picture. It's a practice. And it's to kind of fall in love with this kind of mark making and adding darks, mediums, and lights to show form. Later, you'll be able to use this to draw anything you want: a dog, a face, a vase, a person, a chair. We're going to be able to use this technique to make things look dimensional or like they have volume. And I'd like you to kind of sort of surrender to the process of how it just feels to do it. You might find some calm. And if you're more experienced, could you do it with colored pencils? Could you maybe you're a painter and you're here to just kind of jump in. Could you do it with paint? Absolutely. Could you not do a hand at all and make it be abstract with a lot of different ribbons? Absolutely. For a beginner, I recommend this because you will see how the dimensions clearly take place. Okay. So could you do a more complex hand position? Absolutely. You could do the okay position, starting with drawing in here and then just drawing the rest of your hand. So this is 15 minutes. So keep it simple. And remember, by changing the direction, the pressure, and the value, you're going to be able to show volume instead of a flat page. This is Deborah Brooks, your creativity partner, and you can be the one who loves to draw. Try it.